So, I am in the mood to tune something. I don't know what. I want to go from start to finish with a car. Let's go to parking lot. I hope there's roads here. I've never played on this map. We are going to find out together. What is calling me? This thing's kind of cool. Like a little hatchback deal. Pointless. Where are like the base models? Ah, that's perfect. Beige. Just a wagon. Nice. 103 base horsepower, 2,200 pounds. We are going to kind of see where this takes us. Yeah, first things first, we need to make sure that you can actually hear me. Oh my god, this thing is just not turning. Oh, I forgot I have to adjust. I need to adjust my controls, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know why BeamNG doesn't let you just steer with the WASD keys. It's very silly. Like default, yeah, realistic. Oh, there we go. It was in automatic mode. I was like, why isn't this working? There we go. Now we can drive. Oh boy. What a sweet ride. Oh, that's awesome. It seems like our settings are good. You can hear me. So just double check real quick. Oh, yikes. Oh, dude, this thing is fun. Whoa! Oh, I forgot, dude. I can feel it. Oh my god, forward wheel. Forward wheel. Pedal to the metal and hold straight. Not like a rear wheel. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Just a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, everyone's still got your seatbelts on. We're gonna be good. Make it down. It's a Honda. We'll be fine. Picking up a little bit of speed here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I did not know that was the vehicle recovery key. I pressed insert by accident trying to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Down we go. Down we go. Oh, she's a little smushed. Will she keep going though? Oh, dude. Yeah, she's going. She's in a Bishu, you know? They're built to last. Amazing. Amazing. First, come on, come on. All right, we need a little bit more juice. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl, get up. Oh, she's got it. She's got it. All right. Yeah, we're not making our way up there. How do I set here? I will be honest, I do not know BeamNG well enough to know how to reset the position of the car right now. Um. Oh. See ya. What? What the fuck? Dude, you can walk around. I did not know you could walk in BeamNG. There she blows. Oh, you can just like. Interesting. Interesting. I'm learning right now. Here we see the wild Honda in its natural habitat. I think it might be in its mating season. It's quite rowdy. Wow, look at her go. Beautiful, isn't she? Wow, gorgeous. This is awesome. I did not know you could do this. That's kind of funny. Great. Right here. Oh, we're a little off. Oh my god, that is so much fun. Oh, come on, I keep resetting myself. That's awesome. That's so much fun. Alright, I need to reset this fucking car though. How do I just reset you? Look at the motor jumping. Alright, we're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna reset the map. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I need to see how to undo that. In the traffic options? Ah, okay. There it is, yeah. Alrighty. Now that we're set up, yippee! We can actually get a taste of this car. He's squealing. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, alright. Let's barrel down the hill. Now that we know how to actually control the game. Oh. Okay, okay. We'll crack that up to being a four-wheel drive car. You know, we're not used to it. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Same spot again. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. We got this. We got this. We can get down this hill. Not driving like that, we're not. Come on. We got this. We got this. See? Nice cruise. Put her into third. Hit that turn. Slow down a little bit. Little bit of off-road. A little bit of off-road. I don't know why we didn't clip that sign out. There we go. We'll get back up to speed. See? Nice and cruising. We're just cruising along. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Man, she does not want to get up to speed. Well, a turbo would help with that. Push some more air into the engine. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh. Alright, well, you know. Alright, come on. Come on. What? Are we just stuck on the bumper? After all that? Come on. Come on. You can get out. Oh. Fucking sticky keys popped up. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Wheel, get out of here. Come on. That's actually really cool though. You can see the entire, like, that's very accurate to what a Honda underside will look like. You could very easily learn these cars. That's very similar to, you have access to the timing key right there. This is literally just a Honda core support. I mean, all cars have a very similar core support design, but I mean, this is a Honda hatch. So it's just cool to see. Alright, girl. We'll get out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think we're getting out of there. We're not making it out of there. Alrighty. So first things first, we're really struggling with that first turn. So why don't we put some coilovers on this car? Help out with that suspension a little bit. It's kind of like the first thing you would do to any car, right? That suspension. You throw some coilovers on it, you know, and you call it good. There we go. I was going to say, I know it's something like that. So this is like, I pulled up the entirety of the front suspension here. I kind of forgot how accurate Beam is. You have to pull up the actual struts themselves. I mean, shout out, right? That's so cool. So let's go with, let's see, turbo? What the hell are turbo? Oh. So like tucked struts. Okay, interesting. Interesting. What about sport fronts? Oh, some sports. Alright. GTZs. I'm just curious what all the differences are here. really don't play BeamNG like that. Lifted heavy duties. Hell yeah. That's sick. We got ourselves a donk. Woo! Could throw, yeah, I was gonna say. Be much easier to throw that front out. It's funny. Alright. What will race fronts look like? Alright. That basically kind of gives us like a little bit of a camber going on. That tucks it up a little bit. That does a lot of the work for you, it looks like. I'm kind of curious tuning wise. If I like went like with the races. So that's 150/20. And let's put on like the sport fronts. Oh, you can't even. Interesting. So I guess it really does make a big difference. What about like if I put the... Oh. I guess you have to. Are the fronts the only adjustable ones? Nah, these you can too. Oh, but these are different. These are different. And the sports aren't adjustable? Interesting. Okay. Alrighty, so I guess since most of them aren't adjustable, let's actually go with the turbos. Let's see if the turbos are adjustable. The turbos are not adjustable. Okay. Let's just go with the race then, because that provides us with the ability to tune them and adjust them to how we want them. So let's throw the race fronts on, which does give us a bit of an aggressive looking stance here. Alright, good, it did not adjust that. And let's keep it the same, because who would install coilovers, you know, independently of each other? Race rears. Alrighty. So now that we have our new fancy coilovers installed, woo! See how she goes. And she's way lower than she was. Woo! Oh man. Wait, she's way worse. So with our new coilovers installed, we are going to be lower to the ground, and this lowers the center of gravity of the car. And this means, if you can visualize like a dot in the middle of the car, like an orb being the center of gravity, right? It's now lower. Imagine this orb going from around here, dropping to around here with coilovers installed. And this is just the entirety of the car itself. When you lower the center of gravity, in a turn, the car has less pull and body roll on the one side. So if I'm turning right in a car, the right side of the car will be more planted because the center of gravity is lower, so it's pulling less on the one side. And we actually see this, and this can actually be detrimental, especially in a car like this. Yeah, as you can see there, we're pulling around the turn, but we have understeer now. Whoa. Hitting that. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, so with that lower center of mass, we're more prone to kind of sliding out and losing control because we are less suspended, like quite literally, if you want to think of it like that, you know, by the suspension. So there's less give in turns, essentially, which gives you more control, but that means you have less give. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword when you do something like that, and you know, that's something to take into consideration in real life as well when you're working on a car, and you want to, you know, kind of drive crazy, is stiffer does not always mean more control, because as you can see, you have more control, but in a way that takes less control away from you in certain situations. So you can hit those sorts of turns like that, but then you need to understand that when your car is lower in a sweeping turn like this, you need to be going slow. So yeah, as I have explained a little bit, our understeer is going to be quite high. So, yeah, we're sticking it, but we're not really pulling through the turn. So we have that good turn in. As you can see, we really lack the ability, whoa, to stick that turn. See how this turns out. Ooh. Yikes. Alrighty. So, an easy way to combat turn in is to just raise your camber. Front camber, to be specific. What? That's weird. Is that positive? I don't know. That's odd to me. Alrighty. So, first things first, we can adjust the camber and give us some more steer, and that's a very classic thing, and that's kind of a hot boy thing, right? You know, you want your car to look nice, you give it some camber, give it some stance. However, I do not enjoy toe in my cars, so we are going to drop the toe out first. This way here, the wheels are square now, so they're going to be both pointed straight forward. Toe is the angle of the wheels inward, so if I have zero toe, both the angles will be perfectly forward. Right now, they're both perfectly forward. If I have toe, positive toe percentage, it's going to angle the wheel this way. So imagine a line going through, and then it's going to point the wheels inward this way. If I have negative toe, it's going to point them outward. So they will make a V like this, pointing like this. See how she handles. No toe. A bit better. She's a bit better in the turn. Second gear. Okay, she's coming around a little bit better. Let me try that without driving like a goober. Okay. Okay. We are not sticking that. Let me try one more time. Because this is a forward-wheel drive car, and I don't usually tune forward-wheel drive cars, so I'm learning a little bit right now as we go. But I'm trying to use the knowledge I have learned in the past to make smart inferences about this car. Okay. So we're there now. Okay. Yeah, I can feel the difference a lot in that turn. I'm gonna say probably here we'll stick this much easier. Yeah, we come around that much quicker. Oof. But yeah, still lacking that turn. So I think that's a good change. I'm going to keep it like that with the no toe, because like I said, that's usually how I tune my cars, with no toe. Yeah, let's keep it pushing. We're gonna drop the front camber out a little bit, so we're gonna drop it down. What was it originally? 46? Let's put it to maybe 26. Drop it by about 20%. This way here, we'll do it like this. So you can see the angle of that has increased quite a bit. And this way here, in the middle of a turn, more of this tire is going to be planted. You'll see what I mean as we drive. Alright. Well, I think we may need a little bit more of an adjustment here, because it's feeling a little bit loose. So I'm going to drop the front toe angle out by 5 degrees, and I'm going to bring the rear back to its original 20. This way here, it's going to give us a little bit of a splay in the front, but a point in the rear. This might help swing the back around and in. Ooh, just a little sticky. Oh, yeah. Wasn't lying. A little slow, but she really does not want to turn. Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Yeah, we need some better brakes. We need to take that heat off in time. So I think the best way to do that, to upgrade our brakes, and that's usually a mod that you would do pretty soon on a car. Some people ignore their brakes, but you really should not. It's just, you know, the thing that kills you in a car is not going fast, it's stopping. And a lot of people forget that. discs. Got the discs. So these are your rotors. Got the new got the Brembo rotors on there. And then let's go. Just nice brake pads, because you can get nice like ceramic brake pads for cheap. I like ceramics. Wow, look at that. Ay, ay, ay. The transmission is very slow in the turns. Oh, she's coming around. She's coming around much better. Oh, look at that. She's swinging it. Sticking. Holding. Oh, 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 little aggressive. Yeah, that transmission is just so, it's boggy. It doesn't respond quick enough. Like in real life, you can just jam a transmission as fast as you can shift. In a video game, they like to put like weird shifting time on there. And I understand in real life, like, you know, certain transmissions are nicer and what have you, but they just really like to stick it to you in video games. But yeah, look at that. We're really holding that turn now. Much better. We're really holding these turns, much better angles. Get up to our speed again. Yeah, you can see we're so aggressive. We're actually having trouble sticking that. And now we're just sliding out. Alright, I think we need to put a new transmission in this, which is a bit of a jump, but it's just really just not fun to play with a shitty ass transmission like this. 5-speed high efficiency manual transmission. Alright, so let's just say maybe we got like a little something nice. You know, a little something nice in there going on. Oh, that's much nicer. Doesn't feel as bogged down. Car's jumpy now. In real life, you could call this a build. Alright, let's take this one serious. Ooh. Yeah, we seem to have fixed that first turn. I think with a little bit of a driver mod there too, though. Because you can't really spike a turn like that. Whoa, now we're coming around. There you go. Alright. Seems like we finally got that one battened down a little bit. Nice. Much better through here too. That's where the center of gravity helps as well. Because in a sweeping turn like that, having a lower center of mass keeps you planted on the road. And especially at higher speeds, keeps you stuck on the road, as you can see here. Oh, we're going out at the same spot again. Stuck the landing. Imagine the drive home like this. Ugh, do you hear that? I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing that. We need to put a better exhaust on this car. We really need to put something nicer on this thing. So, let's see here. Custom exhaust? Okay. Okay. Race exhaust. Okay. Sport exhaust. No. Let's do the custom exhaust. And then, you know, usually you would just do your long tubular exhaust manifold. Hood exit exhaust. What? I did not know they had these on this. So yeah, let's say you're a respectable guy. You go with a long tubular and a little custom exhaust, alright? Wow, that is... She's not singing. That's better. That's much better. So we put a little exhaust manifold on the car. Tubular exhaust. There you go. And then, I feel like your intake would be right after that. You're starting to get into mods now. I feel like the intake it's usually the first thing you do, right? What is the intake headers exhaust? IHE. So let's see here. Fuel injection. It's fuel injected already. That's a fuel rail. Let's see here. ITB intake. Oh. ITBs. Are you telling me they don't just have like a mushroom intake or anything like that? A carburetor. A carburetor. What the fuck? I'm really surprised that they don't just have like a normal intake. How do they not have like a cold air intake like everyone puts on their car when they're first modding it? That's kind of crazy. But alright. With our new exhaust. Wait, did I save that? I don't know if I saved that. I did not. Okay. Oh, there she goes. Oh, she can breathe now. Oh, she's got a little bit more power in her. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so one of the things with putting headers and exhaust on your car is it does let it breathe more efficiently. And that is an important part of your engine, is getting air in to it and out of it. And they do really assist with that. So I guess that does give it a little bit of a horsepower bump. Look at that. Whoa! Yeah, we're having trouble sticking that. Alright, we'll just drive home. And now that you've done a little bit of modding to your car and it's sounding good, I feel like now is about the time you would do a little bit of visual customization to the car. I feel like some people would start here first, but this usually comes later when you're really into cars. So let's see here. Ukadai front bumper. I'm sorry, I love that style. I love like square fat style with the slats. That's kind of the style I'm gonna go for with my actual real life Civic. Unpainted front bumper. That's just realistic. Turbo front bumper. That's pretty cool. Got a wide body on there. A little bit of a. I think we're going with the Ukadai. That is just sick. That is awesome. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Let's see what that Ukadai looks like on the rear. Oh, yeah. 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 I can already tell. Cut rear bumper. Oh, that's kind of gay. Oh, dude, look at that. That is sick. I could already tell from the way this looked over here how nice that was gonna look. Oh, that's sweet. And then side skirts. Some people don't do these either. Some people don't update their side skirts, but you gotta. See, they even say it. It's the whole panel. The whole fucking panel of the car. Do you see that? Right here down? That's what real side skirts are like. That whole panel. Boom. It hooks into the trim line here. That's pretty dope. Yeah, you can see that. See it pop down here on the side. That's sick. That's dope. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. And now with your new body kit, obviously you're gonna drive better because you have style points now. So Not at losing speed. Oh, we're getting there. A little bit of a driver mod that time too. Now let's see about some sort of like spoiler, because you're always gonna do like some bullshit like this. Is this a Volkswagen? No, Ibishu's Honda in this game. And now that you've got your Hot Boy points up, you're of course going to have to update the silhouette of your car, because what are we doing with this egg-shaped thing? Wow. Wow, that's a wang. That's a wang. A lower spoiler? That's, now we're doing a lot. That's very JDM. That's a very JDM look. That's very respectable. That's respectable. I don't know about this though. Actually, I do know about that. I like that. It breaks up that body line right there. Pretty sweet. I kind of like it with this. Big wang. Big wang. Hot Boy points, man. That is kind of nice. I wouldn't do it up like that. That gives it a bit of an RC car vibe, but that is pretty nice, I have to say. Pretty sweet. And then now, obviously, once you put a spoiler on your car, it's the most aerodynamic thing in existence, so you're gonna be even better at driving, even better at hitting these turns. I mean, that's too realistic. You're supposed to just nail that turn. Yeah, so obviously, you're the most aerodynamic thing ever. Again, too realistic. Why is it like significantly worse? It feels way weirder now with the spoiler on it. Did that actually make a big difference? I mean, realistically, that should make a humongous difference. I'm just gonna drive it off the cliff. I actually think that made a difference to how this drives. Like, I don't know if this is like a little bit of a placebo going on here, but like, I literally... That actually is kind of sick. That body line right there. The spoiler makes a huge difference. That's so funny. Like, it makes a humongous difference in how the car drives. Realistically, at like 40 miles an hour, it wouldn't prevent you from making a turn like this. So that is a little BS, but I may just be getting tired. But like, once the Hot Boy points are maxed out and, you know, the car's been looking good and yeah, you're just getting dissatisfied with it. You want more from the car. It's not enough. And then this is when you decide, you know what, maybe we put a little turbocharger on there. Let her breathe, you know? And then, of course, once you have your turbo in there, you need your ECU. You have to adjust your fuel ratios and what have you. And then, is there like fuel intake and whatnot? Like, you have your adjustable ECU installed. Of course, you're gonna raise your rev limit just a little bit, you know? That's when you start toying with things. You raise your rev limit, you drop your RPM time a little bit. And then, of course, you're always low on gas. All that turbo. Whoa! Holy moly! Like a new car. Whoa! She's wild. That's a lot of power. You have enough power to save you. Wow. Whoa! Now, with all your newfound power, you're just gonna rip the roads up. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if you can drive anymore. Because you can just power your way through whatever you want. You've got a turbo on your car. Hell yeah. Yeah, back to missing that. But it doesn't matter, we have a turbo. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it doesn't matter. You have a turbo. Just power out. When in doubt, rev out. Beautiful. Look at that. Pulling up to speed. We're not going to lose speed up this hill anymore. Look at that. Alright, we just maintained speed, but still, we did not lose any. Flying. We're flying. Which means we're having a little bit of a hard time sticking turns. Which means, if we're having a hard time sticking turns, when in doubt, drop the rear out. Oh. I don't think we can park here. So that was a little bit of a sticky go. I think dropping the fronts might help though, because that was pretty good. But legit though, like dropping the rear usually solves most of your problems. Oh, we can't turn. Look at that, second gear peel. That's a turbo for you. So look here, when we go into this first turn, look at that. You see the car is planted, sort of? Like the one side isn't moving. Like it doesn't have enough give. You can solve that by raising the rear. So your rear spring height, I'm gonna bring that up by a 0.1 of a meter. As you can see, we are gliding into these turns. Keep forgetting just to brake. So now, with a raised rear, we should have more of a pivot, which will allow us to have more of a turn in. You can see you're almost hitting that like a chicane. And now that your hot boy ride is really hitting those turns and hitting the looks and snapping necks, of course you're just going to throw the looks out the window and we're going to go with a hood dump because that's always what everyone does because it's cool. There are some benefits to having a hood dumped exhaust or a hood exit exhaust, namely being a shorter travel time for your exhaust gas. However, it is just a pretty neat sort of deal. And I'm going to assume that a cut hood is one. Yeah, it gives you that little teardrop. There you go. That's fun. Uh-oh. But now with all this style and swagger, we still haven't even touched the wheels. Like, what are, what am I doing? What am I doing? I haven't even adjusted the front wheels. Like, can we believe this? Can we believe this? 13 by 5s. We're running on 13 by 5 wheels right now. This is just... This is not good. So we're doing a respectable 12 pounds of boost usually, right? Yeah, I saw 12 there. There you go with a by 8. Let's see. I like chrome. The Bishu Turbo front wheels. Oh. Buddy. Buddy. I don't know. I kind of like them. They like struck me very hard. I'm not sure. Oh, Okadai. This is the quote-unquote brand of side skirts we have. Okadai PR2. Oh. We have RPF 1s. That's awesome. Let's just do the rears in RPF 1s. PR02s they're called. That's kind of funny. Sweet. Alrighty. Now that we have RPF 1s on our car, that's so funny to me. That they're literally just RPF 1s. I'm not a big fan of RPF 1s, but a fatter wheel should mean we're getting more of that power down and more control. Much more planted in the turn. Oh, and she's sticky. Not sticky enough for that first turn though. We may need a little bit of a driver mod at that. Not getting late. I'm just not hitting that right now. Hiding. So yeah, I mean really what it is we just need more turn in. I mean, we just need a bunch more turn in. Okay, listen to me. I don't understand how this is, the front camber is like not negative, but it is negative, but it isn't. Very funky to me. Very funky to me. Very odd. Very odd. Also, we need to raise the rear tire pressure up. Probably a good amount because it's a much bigger wheel. Dude, it's feeling and sounding like a real Honda. It sounds like a real turbo Honda. That really like grovelly low RPM. Whoa! So now that we have our beautiful RPF 1s, our hood dump, got our spoiler going, we're in it. We're in it, man. We're in it. Time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We're right there. Oh, we would have hit that if we slowed down a little bit. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Now that we have this nice, beautiful little ride here, I think it's time we rip it around a little bit. And you know, I think it's important to know that, yeah, I could completely, like, mod this thing out. 9,000 rev limit and, you know, 24 pounds of boost. But the fun in that is a lot, you know? You really don't have fun when you just constantly max cars out. You really find the fun in the nuance of, oh, this little thing did this and this did that, and instead of constantly building the same car over and over again, sometimes you get to stop yourself and just enjoy the thing that you've created. Like right now. Like, I didn't do too much tuning on this, but that was kind of the goal. I just wanted to hop on and make a little car, like I said. This is pretty fun. Just ripping around the canyon. I don't know, I braked heavy into that. Threw me off. Ooh, it was close. That was a close call. We were right there, right on the edge of that rock. And on the road, she's planted. I mean, it does feel good. It's funny, like how well... Ooh, I started thinking about it too much. I saved it. It's funny how well BeamNG can replicate how a real car feels. Like, the snappiness and kind of jank feel of a Honda. It's like perfectly replicated in Beam. Like, it really is. It's really funny how they do it. They managed to capture it great. Oh, dude, imagine going out like that in real life. Oh, you'd be toast. Oh my god. Holy moly. Which is why you would then install a roll cage in your next car, because this one would be toast. But, yeah, you can throw a roll cage in it. Oh man, it's got the netting and everything. That's hot boy shit. It's like a full cage too. Look at that. Yeah, into the dash. That's a full cage. You can get roll cages that are bolt-in, and those are more just like support bars and whatnot, but yeah, so with a roll cage, your weight's gonna be kind of more. You're gonna have a higher weight, and you're gonna have a stiffer chassis. That weight. You can feel that weight already. She's gliding though, taking them turns. Every time I say that. The darn wheel is out right now. We've got a little bit of a crab walk going on. She's holding though. Nice. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh my. You can see that the roll cage held it. Deformed it to the car. That wheel's a little screwed up. Might be able to make it work though. I think that axle's broken. Yeah, our axles are shot. Both axles are broken. We have no control over the car. Alrighty. Well, this has been fun. It's almost midnight here. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. Let's go find a good spot to take a thumbnail. I think in the next video we'll tune this car, because this is a nice base, but it's not tuned, so it'll save me a project for another video. Loving the way it drives though. Super light, like rowdy. This might be a good spot for a thumbnail. Bumper's all fucked up though. Alrighty, well I hope you tune in next time for the tuning of this vehicle. I've had quite a fun time building it. I just think gotta save something for next time. Woo! I'll see you then. Oh, and if you enjoy my ramblings or you want some more like real content, I do post on TikTok. I post like build videos of my actual car and they're a little bit more serious over there. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna get you down. The whole engine is just hanging out of the car.